wasting some time here with the Tier 6 Fuso Japanese battleship on World of Warships. This is actually, the replay you're going to see is the last game I played in the Fuso. I'm probably going to sell it right after this so I can get a little bit closer to the Nagato. Really looking forward to getting back in that, but it was a while ago since I played the Nagato. Let's see how it is now. Not really a lot to complain about the Fuso, minus it's fairly easy to Citadel just because it does have you have nice magazines under the guns. You have this one large one under the funnel, so those Citadels almost connect, and you have these back ones here too. So you do have a lot of really vulnerable parts to this ship. Would be my biggest complaint. Decent AA, decent maneuverability. And you have 12 guns. I mean, you can't really complain about having 12 356mm guns. Lots of fun. Hope you enjoy the gameplay. Come back and see me. Alright, Tier 6 Fuso here on North with Temple Frog and Mara. In my division. And targets are starting to pop up. And this is a fun game I had. This is actually my last game in the Fuso on North. There's a Pensacola we get to shoot at. For some reason on this replay, the Pensacola seems to be like all the Pensacolas. There's like 4 of them. They're all kind of desynced for some reason, so that's going to happen a few more times. Anyways, we are headed towards the 1, 2, 3 line. We're trying to get together so we can focus on fire, hopefully. Just trying to shoot some targets of opportunity. Like a Pensacola going broadside. Yes, please and thank you. I would like to shoot at him. Shots out. Not bad shots, but they needed a lot more lead. So we just got a few hits on that. We should have led him a few more notches. It's kind of unfortunate that the notches actually don't show up for your reticle on the replays. There's a Congo. That is also kind of desynced there for a second. I really hope they put some work into the replay system. More shots out of that Pensacola. I think I also did not give him enough lead again. Just 2 more hits on the tail end of him. Anyway, in our division has turned around and we're headed out there to engage the enemy coming around the corner. There's that Pensacola again. Just a ton of Pensacolas in this match. Nicholas just took a nice, good hit. Temple's in front of me, and the Temple Frog's in front of me in the Cleveland, and Mara is in the New Mexico. And we have dive bombers coming in. That's who I'm starting to angle towards, the dive bombers. Torpedo bombers, actually. And still trying to shoot this Pensacola up. If I can get my lead right. Competence is not always guaranteed. Pensacola's back out of sight. No hits on that round. And Temple just is getting attacked by those Pensacolas now. Pensacolas. Words and speaking them correctly. Try to put some shots into that Congo. Temple just got rocked pretty hard with some nice volleys from the enemy there. Torpedoes too, I think. I think he may have ate a torpedo, I don't recall. And Temple gets destroyed pretty early on, 4 minutes in the match. And now here's a enemy Wyoming showing his flat to me. Appreciate that, sir. I'd like to repay you with some rounds. He's actually going pretty slow. Do get a nice lucky Citadel on there. Not those shots. They weren't really that great, but RNG was nice enough to give me a Citadel on that. Trying to decide which one of these guys is a better target. That Pensacola is showing a nicer, flatter side. The other guy was headed away slightly. Finally get the lead right on a Pensacola, kind of. 5 good hits. Take 9,000 off the guy. And Mara and I, we turned around and kind of headed away. We're trying to get close to each other right now. We are worried about that carrier coming back and paying us visits. And that's another desync, I think, on that Pensacola. Yeah. More shots out at him. These guys, he turned to, I think he turned in slightly. I don't know what he was thinking, but nice hit on that guy again. Really do like the Fuso. I mean, it is good, even if the dispersion isn't that great. 12 rounds in the air, landing in a reasonable dispersion is your odds of getting citadels go up substantially. Anyways, torpedo bombers and dive bombers coming in behind us. We do have a friendly fighter squadron running off those torpedo bombers, but they do get some good hits on that Wyoming behind me. Turning around now to kind of try to make something of a battle line for these guys with Mara. Kind of gets disrupted trying to do any kind of maneuvering with somebody because of dive bombers. Really messes you up. Trying to get some shots on one of these Pensacola's so we can get them dead. Not the best shots. Get my other 3 turrets around here though. And then he decides to not give us a good shot, and the entire enemy team then they all turn south and just head straight into us for a second. And then we have even more torpedo bombers coming in. This guy, he actually stopped and started backing up. I mean, it's an interesting strategy. It worked there because I mean I undershot like all but 2 of those rounds. But I mean, you are sitting still. So where we could really use a cruiser over here. And I'm still messing up my my shots on that guy. Actually, finally aimed the back of him. Spread my shots out, hoping for a decent hit, but not shooting at people going backwards a lot. I didn't know how far to lead him. Apparently that thing can go about 12 knots backwards, I think. Anyways, start paying attention to this fur talk, given the yield perfect shot here. Decided to share some things with them. Shells. Nice over penetration there at the end. And I headed in. I turned in because the bombers were coming. Now I'm turning back, trying to get in line with Mara. I am significantly faster than him, but I mean, yeah, just 4 or 5 knots is enough speed to keep up with somebody. Hoping to finish out the Furataka there, and he is gone. Another Citadel hit. At this point, Mara turns back in, and I start to turn back in too. And I have that friendly cruiser behind me. I really want to clear the rest of these Pensacola's off so we can kill that Wyoming. And I'm trying to find the one of them that's going to cooperate. That other gentleman was not, since he was turning in. Wyoming just got a pretty good hit on me. And finally get a nice 4 hits on that guy. 5 hits. Now we just have the 1 Pensacola left on our side. I'm assuming he noticed what I was doing, because I was waiting for him to come around the corner, and he didn't want to. He said no thank you, threw out some nopes and came to a full halt behind that island. I'm just waiting for him to come around. After a second here, I noticed what the Wyoming in front of me is doing, and that is showing me a nice shot to his side. So I go ahead and decide to take that shot instead of the one I'm going to have to wait on a bit longer. Get a nice, decent damage roll. No citadels though, but I mean, it was a couple thousand damage per round, which is nice. Have these torpedo bombers going after this cruiser and me. And there he goes. He launches at me. I mean, it's really my fault that was me messing up because I didn't think he would drop over the Pensacola, so I didn't pay him any attention. Get rid of the enemy Pensacola. And again, try to build up speed. I did slam on the brakes there, so I just took 2 instead of 3. And, you know, the less torpedoes I absorb, the better. Focusing on killing this Wyoming. I should hit my repair right there. Yeah, hit my repair. And give that guy some shells. Turn to the north here in a second. Now, if you know, the more observant of you, and it would notice that my team is pushed into the enemy cap. It's you know, pretty good odds of winning right here. I mean, it's 4-8. You would think we have this in the bag. Enemy carrier spotted. You know, plenty of things to do and blow up. So why not take the shot at the? Here, I got my HE loaded. And turning north, pursuing this battleship, pointing my bow at that battleship. Almost completely whiffed the shots. Only get 3 to land. I kind of undershot that guy again. Anyways, pointing my bow at the enemy battleship in case he decides to start throwing shots out at us. He disappears because of his wonderful camo rating there. Enemy Congo is going back to try to reset. Enemy Pensacola that went back and was resetting our team. He is now almost completely dead. I was looking to see if I needed the help here. Put out a few rounds. Now immediately decide I need to do something about these torpedo bombers trying to kill me. 'Cause I don't like being torpedoed. Turning into these guys. Killed my speed. I was really hoping to only take 1. That didn't work out. Also, it does seem like torpedoes take out the engine in the Fuso a lot. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. I should have been turning my turrets around before also. But, you know, hey, it's what it is. Our team's still being reset. This Congo's doing a good job for his team. And more torpedo bombers, and I just used my repair. So this could have been really, really bad, but he doesn't make a very good launch. You should have changed the direction. You would have been better off to at least get me with 1 and cause flooding. Anyways, and we are almost have that cap under control. Almost there, but if you turn your attention to C6, and this is a complaint I have about a lot of teams and their decision-making process, or complete lack thereof, of just not thinking at all. That was a bad shot. But yeah, that battleship, we almost have the entire cap. That Wyoming right there, almost the entire cap, and look what he does. Just, I mean, did you not know you had most of the cap? I mean, it's 5 minutes left in the game. There's 2 of them left, and we lose the entire cap. You know, I get it. You know, 5 minutes left. You want to try to kill the enemy. Isn't it better just to go for the kill? Also, another bad shots. I was a bit irritated with that Wyoming at the moment. It's not an excuse for my poor play, though. I have HE loaded for the... I loaded HE because I wanted to see if I could get another chance to shoot the carrier. He pops back up, but I keep being lead. Forget about that. I actually turned in the island so I can get my back 3 guns on here. Get a nice hit, and that was with HE, mind you, so that's kind of crazy. Pretty sure that was HE rounds, which is just insane that I did that much damage to him. Got a high caliber and a Confederate all at once right there. It's fun stuff. And put out some more shots. Try to get that kill. There's the kill. The enemy battleship did get a double strike. I mean, good job, sir. You reset and you got a double strike. That's good stuff. Anywho, so we have 4 minutes 19 seconds. Pop my fighter so I can get some shots on this guy. I'm still not good at doing this because the reticle. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to download some kind of reticle, or I hope they actually add like a reticle that has lines that you can match up to your target. And the Wyoming, our friend there, I guess he's a friendly teammate, maybe, decides to get back in the cap. You get one hit on that guy. Decides to get back in the cap. So it takes 3 minutes to cap by yourself, and he got in at 4. So we're good to go. We're golden. It's all right. We get some cap points and win. Yeah. I hear you. He's still running from us. And there goes our Wyoming. Yeah, he's doing that. You see what he's doing? At C5. Turning out of the cap. So he did that. At 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. He turned out of the cap. It's like, where it's just, I mean, like twice in a row, you just weren't thinking. I mean, it's like, you're just maneuvering about randomly, I guess. The only other thing I would graph about that's going on right now is our carrier. He's not going to be able to kill this carrier by himself, right? So if he had done a smart thing and just try to keep a fighter, and Mars asking him if he actually just left the cap. Of course, he turns back into it because I guess he doesn't know that it takes 3 minutes and it's completely useless now. But, you know, hey, whatever. I don't question people and their decisions because it'll just drive you insane. If our friendly carrier had kept to the "here you spotted," we may have been able to kill him. You know, just with a fighter. But now I understand that he does have his own fighter, so he probably would have killed the other guy's fighters. But I mean, it's I don't know. I feel like it'd be better to try than not try at all. Trying to get some rounds on this guy. Put out some decent rounds. Those were all HE. They look good, you would think, but yeah, got some Citadel hits, and that was it's kind of crazy with HE again. I'm pretty sure there's not really a lot of information about the penetration values, right? But pretty sure it's 1/5 of the diameter of the shell for penetration for HE, anyways. I don't know. I heard that somewhere. It I guess kind of makes sense. I don't know if it's true or not. Put out some shots because he is side scraping now. And our friendly carrier is not keeping him spotted, which that would really, really help. Just keep that in mind if you're in a carrier. If you have ships close by, I mean, it's a good strategy to try to keep him spotted as long as possible. I realize he's going to wipe the bombers out with those fighters. Just trying to get this kill, and he's this carrier is really focusing Mara right now, off to the west of me here. Get 4 more hits. And he does kill Mara, so it's just 3-1 now, and I don't have anybody to spot it. The carrier, and just a lot of time on my hands. 24 seconds. Of course, the Wyoming, he's still trying to cap. I really wish if you were on the cap and actively capping, that if it would actually just you know, give you the win or extend the time or something. I don't know. I'm just really tired of draws at this point. He gets some pretty good hits on me. He's tried to hit me with a torpedo, but then it all stops. It's a draw. I only have the one screen for the actual damage I did, it was right under 160,000 damage. Pretty good match. Top of the team, 5 kills. The last match in the Fuso. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and hope you'll keep in mind 3 minutes to cap. And see if you can do that. It's half that time if you have 2 people doing it. But hope you enjoy. Come back and see me.